No.
Well, when that changed, because it was difficult to get candidates a lot of times, because they had to run the entire city before this was changed.
Exactly.
How long ago was that, Dick, that it was changed to the district?
Boy, I don't
10 years?
Oh, no, not that long ago.
Oh. But that, I had hoped, would make a difference with the representative, because they would be closer to the people. You wouldn't have to knock as many doors either,
Well,
but the district level.
That was the key argument.
Yeah.
But taking your argument, we should really be having contests in every district.
That's right.
Yeah.
We really should.
That's what we'd like to
encourage. Just to discuss what's going on, why is this important, what we should be doing, etc.
Well, there's also, you know, and I know some of them are going door to door, and I also know that they're discovering that nobody knows there's an election approaching. But, you know, I don't think the media coverage has been very adequate. You just don't see very much on it. By this point in time, there should be a heck of a lot more. I've said this, it's like telling an old tale, but I'm really surprised at the lack of media coverage for this election. And we've made the point over and over again how important it is to the city to have a decent city council.
And someone that's willing to represent their district and not just gain a seat.
Yeah, and just sit there, yeah.
And sit there.
Exactly.
And I know it's a parochial thing, but that's exactly why it was changed. So you could have represent people in your district that you could see and talk to and knock doors and see. The at-large thing, is there 3 candidates?
Yeah, there's
there are 2 incumbents and one person running.
And I have no idea who that person
I don't have the slightest idea who that is.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure I know them, but I've heard people, family members of that person. There's a lot of family in Bowie that third Mellits, I think, comes from.
Well, no, that's Mellits is running in District 2. Well, there is a 3rd candidate for the at-large seat.
Who is that?
Right. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were interested in, encouraging people, Dick, with your ideas and thoughts, to maybe generate some attention to the election.
Yeah, I don't even know where that 3rd person lives.
You know, I don't either.
I don't either. I think the rumor had it was District 2.
District 2.
Yeah, but he elected to run at large.
Okay.
Pete Mellits is already challenging Diane.
Yeah, I know he's very serious.
Yeah.
I've talked to him.
Yeah, I've received some literature. He's been at my door, as a matter of fact.
So yeah, he's making an effort, so that's good.
Well, and you know, Diane has done a good job, but this is what we always want to see.
Competition.
A competition.
Yeah.
And it should be even better if she wins as a result of it.
If I were running in District 2, I'd have a ball because the incumbent crossed both Jack and myself because she was pushing the slurry
seal for the roads
stuff.
Yeah.
And we tried that when both of us were on the council, and it was bad. Mm-hmm. And both Jack and I said, no more. We're just
That was Jack Jenkins, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Jenkins, I'm sorry. When I saw the slurry seal effort anew, I called down, I got online under slurry seal. I wanted to see what had it improved. You know, why are we back to that? Because when we looked at it, it was just rocks and tar, and it was a mess.
And this is used for a resurfacing of the roadway.
Instead of hard blacktop.
Right, right.
So at that time, it was horrible. So we said no more, no more. So I thought maybe it's improved. So I got online, I looked at it, and right away you see St. Mary's County, Maryland. Why is that? So I called St. Mary's County Public Works Department. I said, I see you with slurry seal. He said, nevermore. I said, why is that? He said, we put down slurry seal recently and found it eating into our asphalt.
Wow.
I thought, well, it has not improved, maybe.
Huh.
So forget it. So.
And this is still an active proposal in the city?
It was, and the city council shot it down.
Recently?
Yeah, in this last budget.
Oh. Well, we only have about 4 or 5 minutes left. What issues do you think should be tantamount in this campaign, if it ever gets off the ground?
Well, in this campaign, I think probably one of the key issues is the city council taking control of the situation. as I watch them on TV, I get the I don't hear sharp questions. Maybe from one person, I hear sharp questions, putting some of the staff on the defensive. I think that's really quite good.
No, I do too.
But some of the members of the city council just say, well, we thank so-and-so for being here. Well, I have some questions for so-and-so. I don't hear that.
Yeah.
All I hear is, thanks for being here, or you're wonderful, etc. Show that was on last night, the Bowie police chief. There are some real questions about speeding in Bowie. Mm-hmm. And I think only one or two of the members of the current city council really zeroed in on that and started asking really tough questions. What are we going to do about speeding in school zones, since state law now allows you to do that, et cetera? And how about speeding on other city streets?
I see it all the time when I'm out for my walks. It's awful.
There were some good answers to some of those sharp questions. Mm-hmm.
But there just weren't enough sharp questions.
Yeah, there should have been more sharp questions. There really should.
And you know, you've got to have leadership.
Oh, I agree.
John, when I came on the studio, I followed 4 school buses crossing 50, the overpass there at 50. 45 miles on there, and they're 55 miles an hour coming across the bridge. One of them moved lanes, then moved back to the right lane to pass the Tasker on the right. So why not just say, look, you represent the taxpayer, you drive a taxpayer vehicle, start setting a better example.
You're talking about the police?
No, the school buses.
Oh, the school buses. Oh.
Yeah. No, the police.
Well, the police speed too.
That's not unusual there. I like the county guy that worked in Laurel. He's got to get home and up in Marlboro, and I've seen him so often I remember his number. So apparently he's trying to get home. He drives 197. That is a racetrack now there, 197. If you ever really want to go on to, if you go to the post office, you'll see it.
Oh, yes.
Now, the thing I'm talking about, though, is the people that are driving other people's cars, trucks. The city people do pretty well. City police might not.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, whatever the reasons for, they're representing the public when they're in that vehicle, the school bus particularly.
Yes.
You know. So that's what I'm saying, and you can get on any of our thoroughfares. The speeding is a real problem, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, I did bring it up, and now we're going to be wrapping it up. So I'd like to ask you, any final thoughts you'd like to impart to our massive audience out there internationally?
Yes. Code enforcement.
Okay.
I thought with Bowie getting its own police force, code enforcement would get better. It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
We're really being asked, where are they?
Yeah. Housing and
a good example is firewood. When Jack Jenkins and I were in the city council, we made a real effort to make sure that firewood had to be off the ground. You can drive around Bowie now and see firewood on the ground, RATSs, rats.
Oh, dear.
And that's why we did it. Where is code enforcement? Where? I don't know.
Well, on that lovely note of rats and code enforcement and wood piles, we thank you very much for coming in. It went by rather quickly, which seems to be the norm, unfortunately. Yeah. And we thank the viewers for watching, and we'll be on again next week, same channel, same time. And good night, or good afternoon, depending on what it is. And thank you, Dick.